Welcome to SAT TV's news. I am Shana Esprit, your presenter. In our top stories, over 30 complete training in technical and education enhancement project. ECCB assumes control of indigenous banks in Anguilla. Cairo official death toll passes 500. And in sports, DFA to kick off Premier League this weekend. Details of these will follow.
Music is life, you don't know. And I'm all set and ready to blow. I got some places out there I wanna see. It's gonna be irate, yeah. So put your hand in the air just for me. I want it up for the world to see, 'cause I wanted you and me's a fire. I'll bring the flame. It's gonna be irate, yeah. Boom, this is Mr. Nye, and you're listening and watching SAT Telecoms. Boom!
Welcome back. 12 individuals are the recipients of the National Cooperative Credit Union scholarships this year. Today, Thursday, August 15th, a scholarship presentation ceremony was held at the Public Service Union Conference Room to award Shalian Shaw for the NCCU Limited Merit Scholarship, Aliyah Alexander and Masika Edwards for the Hudson Savre Scholarships, Cody Pierre Gabriel St. Rose, Nashon Bellot, Francis Maxime, and Joy Francis for the Edward Elwin Scholarships. The Ambrose Coffey Memorial Scholarship went to Tyrese Henderson, and Sharon Valerie received the Vernice Bellany Scholarship. The Marie Wilkins Scholarship went to Kinson Rock, while the Myrtle Hilton Need Scholarship went to Milagro Shalaman. President of NCCU, Mr. Michael Augustine, said this activity is a reaffirmation of NCCU's tagline, One Big Family, and the International Credit Union tagline, People Helping People. These scholarships will provide the opportunity for the students to attend secondary schools for a 5-year period. It commences from September 2013 to July 2018.
We are today presenting one NCCU Limited Merit Scholarship, 2 Hudson Sovereign Needs Scholarship for members residing in Roseau and environs, 5 Edward Elwin Scholarships awarded to children of members residing in one of the following catchment areas: Bellevue-Chopin, Mont Prosper, Pichler, Trafalgar, and Wharton Waverton. We will also award 1 Vernice Bellany Scholarship for members residing in our VCAS community, which includes Penville, Paybush, and Thibault. 1 Myrtle Hilton Scholarship for members residing in our St. Paul community, which includes Maho, Massac, and Campbell. We will award 1 Ambrose Coffey Memorial Scholarship for members residing in our St. David's community, which includes Rivière-Cyric and Monjon. We will also award 1 Mary Wilkins Scholarship for members residing in our La Salette community, which includes Point Michel, Loubière, Soufrière, and Scott's Head.
This has brought NCCU scholarships to a total of 55. 52 students attend in secondary schools, and 3 from the Dominica State College continue on previously granted scholarships. For the academic year of 2012 to 2013, expenses for the NCCU Limited Scholarship Program has totaled $74,082.04. This included payments for monthly allowances, textbook supplies, and school fees, including CSEC exams. In other news, in 2010, during St. Joseph's Thanksgiving ceremony, Honorable Kelva Daru, St. Joseph Parliamentary Representative, announced that in 2011 he would award a secondary school scholarship to a needy student of Layu. This scholarship program then became part of their Titiri annual celebrations, where one student was to be added to the program yearly. The program, which is now called the Titiwi Education Program. Today, Thursday 15th, another student was awarded a scholarship, totaling to 3 scholarships thus far. 13 students at secondary school level and 35 students at primary school level are also to be assisted.
In 2010, when I made the proclamation of introducing a scholarship that would go hand in hand with the Layu Titiwi Festival, it was an idea that I had thought of simply because, having been to the homes in the community of Layu, having spoken to the parents in the community, and discovering some of the challenges that they go through on a day-to-day basis to send their children to school, as a member of parliament, I decided to initiate this scholarship program. But more importantly, this program, as it relates to the education of our children, is one that crosses all political boundaries.
Mr. Daru believes this initiative is the fundamental asset of this program. He stated when it refers to the education of our young children, we cannot allow political differences to play a role. Mr. Daru gave the mandate to the Layu Improvement Committee to sift throughout the community to select deserving students based on their needs and particularly the struggles of the parents.
The single mothers there in this community who may not have the assistance of the fathers, the students, the mothers who may have 3 or 4 children to send to school, and it may be very difficult on their behalf. And that is how this whole scholarship came about. I also saw the Titiwi Festival as more than just an opportune time for persons to come into Layu and to enjoy the Titiwi and that sort of thing. And I believe more of our feasts around the country should be more than just a fete, but we should have something substantial coming from it. I am very proud today, as a member of parliament, to have the Titiwi Festival Scholarship having been emerged from this program.
Mr. Asher Augustus was the recipient of this year's 2013 Titiwi Scholarship. A member of the committee received the check on the student's behalf.
So I'll ask a member of the Layu Improvement Committee to come and receive the check on behalf of the students. So this is Anna Labuli, and she's receiving the check of $1,500 on behalf of the Layu Improvement Committee for the scholarship recipients.
The Titiwi Festival will be held on the last Sunday in September. In more stories, the Ministry of Education announced its achievement in the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC examinations with an overall success rate of 74.7% and a total of 42 students obtaining 6 grade 1s and above. However, Honorable Peter Seja is concerned about students' performance for mathematics, although there was a slight improvement from 27% in 2012 to 36% in 2013.
In performance in mathematics, I am heartened by this and wish to convey to the general public that contrary to what is being postulated by some, there is indeed an improvement in mathematics, and that Dominica, although we are not wholly satisfied, has performed above the regional average. However, I am sure you will agree with me that there is still much room for improvement.
Mr. Seja added that mathematics remains a sore point for the Ministry of Education and is given special attention.
We cannot allow our students to continue to underperform in this area. And so, as a ministry, we are reviewing our teaching methods, providing training to our teachers in mathematics education, and ensuring that a support system is in place for teachers to improve in their delivery and effectiveness.
According to Mr. Seja, approximately 347,000 EC dollars has been spent so far on mathematics resources, and consultancies, and the training have been provided for 5 teachers in the subject field at the bachelor's degree level under the enhancement project.
This includes an initiative at the grade 2 level, which is equipping teachers with the training, resources, supervision and support, and school-based instructional framework to effectively deliver instruction in mathematics. It is expected that this intervention will improve student achievement in mathematics in primary education and reverse the current attainment levels. We expect to see continued improvement in mathematics performance from henceforth.
Partnering with these initiatives and taking other measures, the Ministry of Education is hoping that student performances will improve immensely in mathematics and other subject areas. The ministry recognizes that in this new knowledge economy, technical skills have become more valuable, which is why they are strengthening its offer in technical and vocational education. In other stories, the Penville Primary School on Wednesday, August 14th, hosted a graduation ceremony to mark the closing of Penville's Technical and Education Enhancement Project. The project, which was conducted by the Penville Village Council in collaboration with the BNTF and Adult Education, was implemented on January 14th and ended in mid-April. 51 persons registered for the program, however, 39 completed the course. The course covered topics including tiling, electricity, masonry, carpentry, plumbing, computer maintenance, mathematics, and financial management. Chairman of the Penville Village Council, Mr. Justin Dubois, said the course period was a challenging one, but individuals' hard work paid off.
I congratulate you on such a significant achievement, but you need to remember it's just the beginning. And for you to succeed in life, you need to continue this journey. Let me also commend all those persons who helped to make this project a success. Your effort will not go unnoticed. Once more, welcome all.
He added that the proposal was targeted mainly towards students who dropped out of school, with the aim of empowering the young people in the Penville community. Ms. Carol White, coordinator of the educational program, in her overview, stated after approval was granted for the project, the machinery was put in place for implementation. However, before this phase of the project could begin, preparatory work had to be conducted in order to have a more effective program.
Since it was in 2010, the project went into the pipeline. Consequently, many of the persons originally identified either had migrated or otherwise lost interest. Therefore, mobilization of persons had to be done. Staff of the Adult Education Division held a number of meetings with the PMC to first analyze the project, since it was a very complex one, mainly due to the number of participants, mainly due to the number of components it entailed.
Honorable Reginald Austrie, acting Prime Minister at the event, said this was a great opportunity for the participants. They are now certified in various skills and should commend the Penville Village Council for this initiative.
The certificate was presented. She completed the course in financial management. The next person is Don Jean, who completed financial management training.
in its latest update, the Ministry of Health has confirmed 6 new cases of dengue in Dominica. The previous numbers indicated only 7 confirmed cases, an increase of 6 cases this week, bringing the total up to 13. Most of the confirmed cases are from the Roseau Health District. However, cases have also been reported from the health districts of Grand Bay, La Plaine, and Casabruce. To date, there have been no reports of severe episodes from the disease or deaths from the dengue. Chief Environmental Health Officer Mr. Anthony Scotland noted Dominicans have to ensure they do not provide environments for which the Aedes aegypti mosquito can breed.
Aedes aegypti, I must tell you, is the mosquito that spreads dengue fever. It lives around your building. It lives with you. It is what they call a urbanized vector. It is because of rain and the bad management of solid waste and containers around our houses or in premises like a vacant lot. This must continue to perpetuate, and we are calling on residents again to take measures to prevent the mosquito breeding either inside the home or outside the home. And the areas that we have been seeing that the mosquito breeding most frequently is the water drums around houses.
Dengue is an infectious disease caused by a virus transmitted by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, and persons can easily contract the dengue virus from the bite of an infected mosquito. Dengue is not transmitted from person to person. Dengue fever, also known as break-bone fever, can become a serious public health problem with symptoms including high fever, intense headaches, severe joint and muscle pain, vomiting, and a rash. Persons presenting signs or symptoms of dengue fever should seek immediate attention at the nearest health center or contact their personal doctor.
So the Aedes aegypti mosquito is so versatile. It will breed in the ducts, the utility ducts in the streets, in your roads. So sometimes you're looking for mosquito breeding all over the place. It's right inside in your environment. It might not be in your home, but it's really inside the street. So we again have to work with Lime to correct the default in the construction of these ducts, because they're supposed to be developed airtight in terms of watertight to prevent water from entering them. And what we are seeing that we are finding the mosquito breeding in those areas.
The public can assist the Ministry of Health to get rid of the Aedes aegypti mosquito by frequently checking and removing stagnant water in and around their premises, by keeping their environment clean, and covering all containers capable of holding water. One should also keep potted plants in wet soil and sand. You can protect yourself from mosquito bites by using a mosquito repellent and mosquito nets while sleeping. The Ministry of Health has also increased its chances to control the outbreak of dengue fever by fogging. This is the use of non-toxic chemicals to destroy the mosquito larvae. In addition, they will conduct household inspections, media campaigns, and hold educational sessions in various health districts. In other news, Minister responsible for the operations of Petrocarib, Honorable Reginald Austri, says the government of Dominica has never refused to pay, nor are they unwilling to pay or meet their obligations under that agreement. This comes after reports that the government of Dominica owes the government of Venezuela US $23.6 million to their oil company, PDVSA, as part of the Petrocarib oil agreement, which they have made numerous attempts to collect but have not been successful.
The agreement makes provision for the payment of 40% over a 3-month period and 60%, which is a long-term loan over a 25-year period at 2% interest. The percentage varies based on the price of oil on the market at that particular time. I think there was one that went up to 2070, so we had to pay 30 within 90 days and 70 over a long-term period. One of the difficulties that we've been having is the fact that we are receiving our invoices from Federator very, very late, sometimes even as much as 2 months late.
Mr. Austri noted while the agreement makes provisions for payment within a 90-day period, if invoices are received after 60 days, then it is certain to disrupt their payment schedule. Sometimes you have a double shipment, when for the first batch the invoice was not received, making it difficult to make timely payments, he said.
The other issue is that following the passage of Hurricane Ophelia sometime last year, the government of Venezuela made a grant of $20 million to the government of Dominica for doing some infrastructure work as a result of the damage by Ophelia, particularly in Mau and in St. Joseph. And that $20 million, it came from the short-term portion, which is from the 40% that we owed PDVSA. Thirdly, we have had the different opportunity, but we have had this situation where we had to loan money to the government of Dominica from the Dominican National Petroleum Company, which is 100% owned company by the government of Dominica. And why is that so? That is so because the government of Venezuela, let's say for the Pinitu Ferro, for example, that is a grant from the government of Venezuela. Now, when installments become due, rather than send us a check from Caracas, we have the authority to use money from the short-term facility to meet payments under that program.
Mr. Austri said the government of Venezuela owes the government of Dominica US $4.5 million for the Petit Soufriere to Rosalie Road project. You also have a number of capital projects taking place as grants, and money for these are coming from the short-term facility with Venezuela, Mr. Austri explained.
The joint venture, PDV Caribbean Dominica Limited, they owe the Dominican National Petroleum Company $20 million US. And it's from those $20 million US when paid to the DNPC, we can now pay to PDVSA. So yes, the books will reflect that we owe them some $23 million, but the reality is that out of that $22 million, we have had to meet obligations of the Venezuelan government on that arrangement. So really the problem is an administrative issue, not an issue of Dominica not wanting to pay or not willing to pay. And you may well understand it. So the Venezuelan company involved in millions and millions and billions of dollars of foreign transactions. So it's probably not always their priority to invoice us on time. We have to understand that. So when they go to the accounting system, it may reflect that Dominica owes them $23 million. But there are situations agreed upon both by the government of Dominica and the government of Venezuela, which makes it difficult for us to make the payments on time within the 90 days as stipulated in the agreement.
Mr. Austri stressed that those who believe the government of Dominica cannot or is unwilling to pay have been misinformed. He added the people of Dominica can rest assured that the arrangement with PDVSA, the Venezuelan government, and the government of Dominica is transparent. In other stories, the Dominica Football Association, in collaboration with FIFA, has embarked on a FIFA coaching course where 21 participants will be educated on the rules and the procedures of international coaching from August 14th to the 18th. The opening ceremony was held on August 14th at the Patrick John Football House in Bath Estate. Mr. Glenn Etienne, president of the DFA, said football coaching is an integral component of any meaningful football development program.
We in the DFA are of the firm view that if football is to make any meaningful stride, then those who are given the responsibility to impart knowledge must adequately equipped. Hence the reason for you being here today. Your presence here today and your participation in this course is a bold move aimed at developing yourself as well as the clubs and teams that you represent. Thank you for your presence and for taking time to be here. I am sure that many of you have an other engagement, but you choose to be here. That's a positive move.
He urged the participants to look at this course with new lens, as it can contribute to a better and a brighter future for each and every one of them. Mr. Etienne said the course was deliberately held a few days before the start of the 2013 to 2014 football season.
It was deliberate as it will give you fresh ideas and pump you up for the season. Earlier this year, in conjunction with the United States Soccer Federation, we staged a successful e-license coaching course. Many of you here worked hard during the course, and as a result of that hard work, you were successful. You now have license e-certification. The next move is for you to continue to grow as a coach and to improve your qualification. It is in this in mind that the DFA, with support from CONCACAF, is hoping to stage a D license course in Dominica in not too distant future.
Hard work, commitment, effort, and perseverance will lead to success and allow the coaches to become more professional and enhance football in Dominica, said Mr. Etienne. The instructor of the course, Mr. Gary Stemple, gave the participants a feel of what the course will entail within the 5 days.
Football is a game of opinions. I'm not here to tell you the absolute truth, because nobody knows the absolute truth of football. All our courses, the practical and the theory, will be very interactive. I will get you involved. We will discuss in an open manner, in a respectful manner, many different aspects about football.
And in entertainment, Dominican reggae artist Divine Songs and the lead vocalist of reggae band Caribbean Vibes is appealing to Dominicans for their support as he debuts his first music video. The song, entitled Forever, a love song, which like all of his other songs talks about the relationship a man has for his woman and the commitment between the two. He noted after receiving the rhythm from a United States-based producer, the music spoke to him, and with that, composing the song was very easy.
Okay, well, this video was shot by Chad Ambo. Very, very humble guy, I must say, big up to him right now. We shot at different locations. We I want to say a shout out to Fort Young as well. Some of the scenes were done at one of the beautiful suites in Fort Young. We did some scenes at Zamzam, also Monbruce, and at the beautiful location in Layu as well.
Divine stated after the public views the video, he would like it to leave an appreciation of not only his music, but all local music and local artists, as they work to promote Dominica in their music and performances, especially when abroad. He noted thus far he is thankful for his musical career, as his target crowd has been very supportive of him personally and his band Caribbean Vibes.
Dominicans should support me and my new music video, because I am a Dominican, and everywhere I go, I represent Dominica. I am a very proud Dominican. I would not change being Dominican for any amount of money or anything in the world. And if I were to succeed in this music business one day, Dominica would be, it would be a success, and your kid or, your grandkid or anybody else could succeed as a result of my success.
According to Divine, he did not get involved in the music business, but it chose him from a very young age. He would drum on every surface he possibly could. In school, his teachers would constantly put him out of their classes, as he would sing every chance he could. It started as something fun, but developed into a business. But I still have fun in what I do, he highlighted.
What does music do for you?
Music, like everyone else, I think, apart from me being an artist where it generates income, it's just a way of escaping, the harsh realities of life. And music is very powerful. Depending on the song that you listen to, it can make you go and commit a crime, or it can just put you in a real, smooth mood and just make you forget that all the bad things that's going on. So,
how far would you like to take this music business, and how far would you like to go with your career?
I would like to go as far as it would allow me to, and as far as possible. I'm in Dominica. I would like to be like an artist to represent Dominica in a way that no other artist has done before. And right now I'm still pretty much young in the whole music industry. There's a long way to go, so I'm just taking it slow, taking it one step at a time, and we'll see where it takes me.
The artist is sending a special invitation for all Dominicans to come down to the Ruins Rock Cafe tonight from 9 p.m, where the video will be officially launched. Here is a preview of the song entitled Forever by Divine Songs.
Baby, we are one, so take me by the hand.
If you love what you just heard or curious for more, stay tuned until the end of this news package for the world premiere of this music video. And in court news, 19-year-old Chad Joseph of Roseau pleaded with Magistrate Bernard Paquette for a non-custodial sentence when he appeared at the Magistrate Court on Thursday, August 15th. The young man was charged with possession of cannabis following an incident on Tuesday, August 13th. According to the facts of the case, on that day, the task force was on mobile patrol in Newtown at about 4:15 p.m. when they noticed a group of young men exiting an alley near the Bayside. Joseph was spotted among these men, and near him was 2 clear plastic bags sealed with what appeared to be cannabis. He was cautioned and arrested. The substance later tested positive for cannabis in a quantity of 3 grams. In mitigation, he requested a minor fine, as the first time he was caught with cannabis, the fine was too much of a burden. He was fined $500 to be paid in 1 month, or in default, sentenced to 1 month imprisonment. In more court news, 19-year-old Joel Hector of Silver Lake was slapped with an 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew by Magistrate Candia George following his appearance at the Roseau Magistrates Court. He was slapped with 7 charges, including battery on Police Constable Centerville while in execution of his duty, resisting arrest, assault on a police officer, threatening a police officer, refusing to give his name and address to a police officer, and maliciously damaging a black boots valued at $375.60, the property of the government of Dominica. The alleged incident occurred on Saturday, August 10th in Portersville. Hector pleaded not guilty to all charges. The defendant was previously on bail in the sum of $1,500 posted by his mother. However, that sum was increased to $5,000. The trial was set for November 25, 2013. This has been the local segment of the news. Coming up next, regional highlights.
Support Cadas Lipso. Come on, take a chance. Beat me. Haha. Try your luck. Get registered. I am registered. To beat me, you have to beat the best. King Cadas Lipso competition. Remember the deadline, August 31st. Register today with NCCU. Ou te ka jwe sa cowboy tout le vadwedi. Ka fe beban tout moun le ou moun te ka libishi. SAT Telecoms, the people's choice, and SATnet is the better choice. Together with NCCU, one big family.
Have you ever wanted to order on the internet but don't own a credit card, or you're just fed up of the high prices of items locally? Well, the solution is Kemet's Online Services. Kemet's Online Services order a wide variety of items and get your items in as quick as 5 to 10 days. For placing orders or for more information, call 614-9550. The sky's the limit with Kemet's Online Services.